Hello all, welcome back to BattleTech, RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator Soul. Where are we sitting right now? Well, last episode I put it to everybody to let me know what you thought about maybe revamping the Salamander and to say, put it lightly, I guess. No, I don't think we can save it. Like, the arguments against it were not wrong. Don't get me wrong on that one. They were good arguments. Like, we're suffering with ATMs. Why did we switch into LRMs to handle that better? It's, you know, it's I'm stubborn. No, in reality though, I think or I wish. I think it's more of a wish than I think. If that makes sense to anybody. I would like the Salamander to work. This PPR6U Salamander, this particular Salamander was a monster in earlier seasons. And yeah, I think the changes done to missiles have pretty much kiboshed that entire thing. Now, there have been some arguments like we get more LRM or SRMPs or, you know, 30Ps, anything else like that. The pirate versions of these launchers do have the old scatter shot rule where you can throw 20 missiles at a target and maybe 10 or 15 might hit, but you're still causing damage. Versus it's the all or nothing of the new changes. It's we've said it the entire season. I don't like the changes to missiles, and that's just the way I am. I miss my missile boats. And I know the changes done were made to specifically remove the overpowered missile boats, but I miss my missile boats. What can I say? On that said, is there a chance we could still potentially save it? Yes. Do I want to continue building it in the current format? Also, yes. Because I'm also hoping that I'm going to get an XL clan engine and I can go ahead and cancel this and slap that in there and then try and find some other way to make it work. Ideally, on a mission where we get an XL clan engine and maybe a bunch of LRMPs. But in order to do that, we must go forth and find our dream mission. And unfortunately, is it even going to be possible in a defend-based mission in the Tundra against pirates? Well, any mission against pirates is, you know, upping our ability to, or our chance to get LRMPs. So I'm not going to say no. And actually, that's not a bad salvage pick, which ultimately leads me to believe that we're probably going to get crap salvage. But you know what? We're going to go middle of the road anyways. 1.8 million C-bills on the table. 3 choice picks, 13 random. Let's go ahead and hit it and see what we get. Once more, we're getting more experience with Vermig in the Supernova. I miss my womp womps. What can I say? I'm a very simple man. See everybody planet side. Oh, I've got to fix that Kodiak too.
Under no circumstances are you permitted to. Squirrel!
Phase initiated.
All right, let's see what we're playing with here. Ah, the professional has returned. My most favorite character. Will we get the kill today? Probably not. We have engineers on the way for the turrets, which is good. First incoming group is right there, so we're gonna say, oh, there's somebody a whole lot closer. We're going to say where's a good spot? Where is a good spot? Good position on top of the hill across from the base. Run down the hill towards the enemy. And leaves us hanging though a little bit, I would say. But we start on the other side of the hill. Then we get the benefit of cover. Looks like we have 2 lances on the board. What are we playing with? Heavy Thunderbolt Carrier. There's our Vager and Prime Mover LRM. Right in the middle of the enemy. That's awesome. A Ballista Hellstorm. Another heavy MML carrier. Okay, there's a bunch of flyers here. Yellow Jacket. Balak RISC. Cavalry. Ooh. And a Rhino FST Flamer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am missing my 8. That is not good.
How's it going?
Where, oh where is my 8?
Position
And which one of
confirmed.
you flyers has bombs? Ah, there it is. A Dragoon. Large laser and twin SRM-4s. Yellow Jacket heavy rotary rifle and twin rocket 15s. I wouldn't mind the heavy rotary rifle if I can get that. Balak. Bomb mines times 2. Well, I guess times 4. 2 Streak MML 5s. ER medium laser. Cavalry. SRM 4P and SRM 6P. You don't say with medium chem laser. Rhino. Twin LRM 20s, SRM 6, heavy flamer, and twin medium lasers. Oh my god, look at all those MML 20 risks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thunderbolt 15 carrier times 4. Hellstorm artillery on the ballista. That is good to know. So, there are some items I would not say no to. But we must get our hands on said items first before we can really call this a win. We're about to find out. We can lose 4 buildings here.
Standing by.
What a twist. Artillery
Confirmed.
might be a primary target here. Glaive.
Yes, Commander.
Well, I didn't see a whole lot of anti-air, which means Glaive is going to be king of the skies.
Looking out.
As long as we get the missiles landing here, we may have to actually, and this is going to sound weird, we may actually have to select fire certain anti-air missiles so we make sure we don't run out. Woof.
No shooting, just running.
Probably should have dropped the UAV on that one, actually. Cavalry pushing in. How much evasion did you get, sir? 7.
Remember, tactics are greater than gunnery.
Not bad. But we are certainly going to push the ridgeline. Yellow Jacket on the move. Significantly less. Balak, you have stealth on you. You're going to be a little bit more of a problem. Yellow Jacket has 6. Balak has 6 as well. So,
Talk to me.
get everybody a good line of sight here. Papa.
Good to go.
Well, you're not going to have the best line of sight, but you're going to have a shot.
On it.
Here at 16 Vega. Very, very slow advance. That's at least 3 turns out. Braver.
Standing by.
You're going to wind up in the same boat, Braver. Dragoon attack VTOL on the move. Their evasion is not very high. Prime mover. You are slightly better. You might actually make that in turn 2. Rhino pushing up.
Commander.
Okay, the kicker is we're going to have quite a few options or targets to choose from. Hellstorm artillery, I think I might actually, if it's not the... as long as they can't fire immediately, we might be okay for another round of focus on other targets.
Location
We're going to find out.
confirmed.
Well, the heavy thunderbolt needs to go. The MML risks needs to go. Everything needs to go. Fire sale here. Everything must
Waiting
go.
for orders.
Huh. That's only a tag. Hellstorm has only got 60 or 160 armor, sorry. I stand and shoot for this one? That seems to be opening myself up for a big old can of pain. You get 5 evasion.
Moving to position.
Don't hit your friendly. That's 90% hit chance. Much better. Rounds out.
Engaging.
Tag landed. Did we drill? We drilled.
Retreat.
One down.
One last target.
Turn 20. Cavalry. Coming in. Going for the Varger. Decent hits. That is one flyer we don't have to worry about. For the SRMs.
Good to go.
Where can I get on this heavy carrier? 43. Rounds out. Ah, he's open, but no boom. Darn.
What's up, boss?
Fido, finish him off. Yeah, fire everything.
Target acquired.
Get risk it.
It's go time.
No, my luck, it bounce everything off the frontal armor. The one time I try and select fire my weapons.
Acknowledged.
Glaive.
Yep.
Where is our target? Dragoon. Yellow Jacket has the heavy rotary. Balak has the mines. Front and center and roll the hard 6. Wow, that's actually really bad hit chances. But that's what you get for going after the guy with stealth. This one's an all or nothing. Rounds out.
Locked on.
I'll take it.
Mech destroyed. I've got no ammo in multiple weapons.
Mig, what are you looking at? Heavy MML. Take the shot. Warlord it? Why not? We have the resolve. Rounds up. Oh, one ally landed. And she's still up.
Closing in on target, Commander.
Turn 16. Who's up? Heavy, or not heavy. Yellow Jacket's up. Going for the base. Rockets used up. Hopefully. Rockets used up? Yes, sir.
I've got
All
your
right,
back.
Soul. You're indirect on the heavy. Put you in a position where you can actually see it. And not much better hit chances. Rounds out. Woof. Hating my missiles. Dragoon on the move. Going for the Varger. Swing and a miss. I'll take that.
Yes, Commander.
Braver. I need that puppy gone. If I can. Is that worth the hit chance? Maybe. Rounds up.
Target acquired.
Spanked a lot of those rounds off the turret. That's unfortunate. It's just shy. Dang. No turrets this turn either. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. The prime mover gets in. Should. Prime mover is in. Yeah, swing and a miss on the Yellow Jacket. That's okay. What does that give us for turrets? Heavy AC turrets. That's 4 AC2s. Twin AC10s. Heavy LRM. That's twin LRM 20s. And hardened AC. 4 AC5s.
Let's do this.
That's 50-50. Can I get a better inline shot? Yes.
Copy that.
Is it worth the risk? Actually, it kind of is. The flyers have all pretty much gone. Rounds out.
On it.
There we go.
Warriors, show them what you've got.
I would love if all that survived. Papa,
What do you need?
what are we looking at here, Papa? I'm seeing a side shot on the Yellow Jacket, 50-50. Slightly better than the cavalry.
Copy that.
That's a little overkill, but I will take it.
Tango down.
There is no kill like overkill. Bandit. In line, you're looking at what? Kind of a 50-50 on the cavalry. Slightly better on the rhino, and he's got battle armor in there. But he's also way in the back. Ah, cavalry's wide open and no booms. Rhino in the rear. Going for the heavy AC. Ooh. Decent damage. Turrets. Up and about, sensor locking. 2 hits on the Dragoon. Indirect fire on the Rhino. 0 damage. Mwah. Twin Ultra 10 or AC 10, sorry, my bad. Knocking that flyer right out of the sky. And that was a swing and a miss on the Dragoon. Regardless of, we have pretty much open skies. And for now, a shot where we can. That was a little disappointing on those large pulses.
Move order received.
That's right. Turn 24. Who's up? Bronzite.
Yes, boss.
Give it a run.
My way. Double time.
Point flip on the Dragoon. Warlord it. Slightly better coin flip. Tag missed. Couple rounds spanking out the turret. Decent armor damage. Cactus, you're up.
On it.
Ugh, even slightly worse. We got well, we got sensor lock. Let's go ahead and use that, shall we? Sensor lock Dragoon.
I've got a sensor lock.
-2 evasion. And we're looking at much better coin flip. Streaks fired. Give me the boom. Flyer down.
Target eliminated.
This is actually really going really well, which makes me a little worried. Boot.
Receiving you.
What do you see? 65. You do have sensor lock yourself. Let's sensor lock that Rhino.
Got a lock.
Don't know if anything really changed. Yeah, slightly did. Went from 60 to 70 hit chance. Rounds out.
Locking on target.
And
Negative damage.
come on, man.
Negative damage.
I just spent last episode defending the longbow, saying it's our best missile boat. And holy crap. Ooh, no bueno. No bueno. That's not hit the longbow in the rear, shall we?
Affirmative.
Rounds up.
Locked on target.
Oh, this low damage from LRMs. Yes, it's making me seriously reconsider the Salamander. But then again, I am stubborn.
And I must answer.
Not in range of the allies, unfortunately. But we'll make it work, dang it. Unfortunately, the Mark II and the Annihilator are in the wrong position.
Yeah.
As for the Carnifex, I'm actually going to pull him back. We'll grab the boost next turn, I think. Let it cool down. Pop up.
Aye, aye.
You do have a shot. That's 40% hit chance. Rounds out. I'll take the one. Missiles coming into the longbow. AMS kicking off. 0 damage. Turrets out of the Rhino. Indirect. 0 damage. Bandits, you should have a clear shot.
Ready for orders.
No, because someone parked a supernova in your way. Get on the ridgeline.
Acknowledged.
That was more damage than the missiles. We'll take it what we can.
I'll break them in two.
Waiting for orders.
Fido, please, rounds out. Much better cluster that time around.
yeah.
And that's a boom.
Tango down.
We got reinforcements coming in here next turn, so I'm a little curious what they're going to bring.
Confirmed.
Glaive, I'm going to turn your boost off so you get a turn to cool. And because that was a 2% fail chance, get you running. Oh, calculating still. There we go. Running back with the rest of the group. Everyone else is just kind of shuffle slightly. There is battle armor on the field, but it's also way in the back. Inner Sphere Standard, GSS. That could stay in the rear. Mag shot. That's going to take a while before you even get within range to do anything.
Receiving you.
He says,
Oh yeah, you got it. Got it.
the tag landed, however. And I got missiles.
Talk to me.
Can I get a direct line of sight shot? I can. Roughly about the same because we moved.
Engaging target. For House Arano.
That's another squad member down.
That was a critical hit, lad.
Commodore
Mig, let's get you up top of the hill here, bud. Maybe not top. We have ammunition. Might as well use it. And do 0 damage and ruin resolve. That's a plan, I tell you. It's a perfect plan. Harger on the move, boots.
Standing by.
Let's switch over to standard. 32%.
Here we go.
Well, that's the battle armor.
Enemy down.
Done and done. A little more resolve for the lance. And we'll see who drops in to say hello. Braver,
Something, Chief?
start working you towards the top of the hill. I swear if they drop in right here in front of us, I'm going to cry. Papa, get you jumping.
Here we go.
Turn 7, Bandit. I'm actually going to... Yeah, you better move. Top of the hill again for you, Bandits.
Good to go. No problem.
Get a little
On my
evasion.
way.
Carrot's got nothing, and here come reinforcements.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Well, they're not directly behind us.
Everything you've got.
Oh, they are directly. Oh. Okay. We have an Anand. We have a Berserker. That's problematic this close. Conquistador, Roughneck. And we can see a Naga, Naga 2, and a Sorcerer, 2D.
Good to go.
I suddenly hate life. Okay. Shoot. $100-ton Berserker. Are you kidding me? 10-ton hatchet. Mask. We have to get away from this Berserker. We have to get away from this Berserker. We are too close. And then MIs and light PPCs and I'm around 430. Conquistador, energy build as expected. Roughneck. Combat Shoddy. Twin SRM 6 small laser calf countermeasures. Naga, what do you got? Rack 5C. Streak LRM 15C. Okay. ER PPC. ER small laser. ER medium laser. A lot of clan gear on this board. Twin MRM 40s. PPC series smasher, small laser, diverse optics. Oh. Oh Lord. Why? I think in reality the best option we have, and just bear with me here, is we have to push this group of 2. Break line of sight over the hill, take hard cover, Hope that Berserker's mask doesn't kick in. Ugh. That is a 10-ton X. Not a 100-ton machine. Like, if I ever be sitting at assaults and wanted a machine that wanted to do melee, I think a Berserker would probably be pretty high up on my board of to do get. And he's right in the back line. So why'd you do this to yourself? Okay. Point and flip on the Naga.
Copy that. Mech warriors, show them what you've got.
I mean, like, hard run this one.
Confirmed.
I don't like my life choices.
You brought this on yourself.
Gotta take what I can get. Naga's taking damage. I should go for the sorcerer, but a little harder to get through that much armor on a 95 versus an 80-tonner. We are going to ping this for no other reason than to make things slightly easier on ourselves.
Roger. Got a lock.
Oh, somebody's rocking battle armor. Invasion unchanged on the Naga.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, Lord. I can't get around this hill.
On the move, full speed.
We're gonna run it anyways.
Commodore Gerhard Forsyth, at your service.
I didn't want to take that shot with a Zeus right there. 7. Still have a shot into my backside if I do that. Ugh. Slightly better. Rounds out. I'll take some damage. Or no damage.
On my way.
That's a turn cooldown. Naga's 50-50. 70 on the sorcerer. I might actually have to take that. Despite his heavier armor.
Oh, yeah.
Metal armor damage. Bronzite.
Commander.
Can he get around the hill?
Got it.
Tag for both? That's a tag for both.
Engaging
Tag did
target.
not land on the sorcerer. That's right.
Reporting negative damage.
Oh, God. Ally, Vager, do something. Save me, Vager. He did nothing. Turn 17, Naga. Going for the longbow. All right. AMS stopped that one. Ace pilot on the Naga. He's dead next turn.
Standing by.
Bandit. Where can you see
Double
sorcerer?
time.
Right
Let's
there.
go.
30, 35. This is a shot in the dark.
Hot damn.
I will take the shot in the dark. Prime mover moving through the base. Trying to engage the sorcerer as well. 0 damage. So happy the assaults come out to play. Roughneck on the move, going for the base. I'm not going to shed a tear over the base at all this turn, I think. Braver.
Good to go. Copy that.
I'm just thinking, I don't really want to expose the Mark II to twin MRM-40s here. It just doesn't sing to me, you know?
Hell yeah.
Naga 2 is open.
Now that hit something good.
Turn 14. Conquistador. Falling back.
Commander.
Papa, I need you to also probably not expose yourself to the sorcerer. Solid hit on the Naga 2. Only 1 of 4 landed, however. 13, Berserker. Not really moving a whole lot. That's all right. Turn 10. An end on the move. Turn 8. Sorcerer. Who are you shooting at? Going for the Varger. You're really not firing your MRMs? Sorcerer taking damage. Turrets engaging. Yes. Go forth, turrets, and cause damage. Decent hits on the roughneck.
Damn, let's do this.
Okay.
Order.
Okay. We need to kill these 2 and turn around. Probably should have switched from LRM to SRM on this range, I think.
That hit something good.
A little warm, but we're all right. Cactus.
Good to go. No shooting, just running.
Come on, baby. That was a whole lot of nope.
How's it going?
Braver. Can you get the kill? Move. That's a leg. That's a Naga. Naga down.
Let's go. Target eliminated.
Okay. Step up and turn.
Moving out.
Orders.
As for you, I'm thinking. I think I have enough firepower to engage the sorcerer before his turn, which is turn 8.
I copy.
The Hellfire's up. Go for the roughneck.
Roger that.
Tag landed.
Damn.
Head hit on the roughneck. No bleed.
Yes, come on.
Boot. This is what I'm looking for. 85. Go for the sorcerer.
Confirmed. Let's go.
Arms open. Unsteady.
Scored a critical hit.
We are chipping away that battle armor too. Varger. Not doing anything. Bronzite.
Yes, boss.
The U's kind of blocked. We grab 7 evasion and see what we can do here. Decent hit chances. Warlord this, please. 70%. Rounds out.
Firing.
Head hits.
That hit something
PPC
good.
down. Prime mover. Shuffling around the base. Engaging. But missing the sorcerer.
Just tell me what to do, boss.
Big buddy. You're 75. Give me a headshot. MRM 40 crits. No headshot. Dang it.
Closing in on target, Commander.
Papa, what do you got? You got eyes on.
Acknowledged.
I'm gonna warlord this one as well. 73 rounds out.
Let's hit him hard.
And that is a sorcerer down. There's battle armor left, but it's just 1 with mag shot. So that's not so bad.
How can I help?
All right, let's get the Zeus turned.
Roger that.
31 on the Berserker. Ugh. 31 on the Nand. Roughneck's 34. Conquistador's 39, but he's going to have the better armor.
Firing.
Go for the Roughneck. He's already getting picked on. That stacker damage. Turn 14, Berserker. Not cresting the hill like I thought he would. Roughneck. I think it's taking the benefit of hard cover here. Bandit.
Got something you want done? Copy that.
Just to draw the Berserker a little closer. Start putting some damage into him. Turn 12. Conquistador. Moving up to join the Roughneck and Marauder. Not engaging, going for the turrets. It also means that heavy AC turrets should have a line of sight shot. Turn 9. Went for the Roughneck. 0 damage.
Bastards.
Hey, remember when I said the battle armor isn't anything to worry about? I love how I'm constantly proven wrong. Constant. It's not like I had a machine lost to like one suit of battle armor before. I should know better by now. But so that was a cockpit hit and crit and all manner of bad stuff going on there. Where are we sitting? We could. Actually, that's kind of a big risk. Let's position ourselves to crest the hill next turn.
Full speed. Yes, Commander.
Just in case. Get a cooldown. Get ourselves position proper.
Confirmed.
Glaive.
Standing by.
Keep you running. 13 evasion.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
And have you swing in next turn and engage.
Waiting for orders.
Boot. Let's switch you back over to Thunders.
On
And
my
what we're
way.
going to do is we're going to go after the Berserker with the Thunder Mines. And see if we can't trip him up a little bit.
It is go time.
Mine this hill. Make sure they don't sprint.
I'm here.
Ideally. Ideally.
I copy.
But the AI certainly is taking cover. A lot of these turrets ain't going to be helping us, so we're going to have to focus on that. But if the Roughneck and Conquistador want to come around this side, I can engage these two, no problem.
Commodore Gerhard Forsyth, at your service.
Now the next question, do I draw them out?
Moving forward.
Maybe. We're vigilancing this one.
And that's why they call me the demon lord of the round table. Remember why we fight.
Yeah, good choice. Anyways, drawing them out. Zeus,
Got your back.
you also seem to benefit a fair bit with your
Aye, aye.
fancy armor. Warlords on turn, cooldown. Vigilance this one. Rounds out the Roughneck. No bonuses. Not quite unsteady either. As for the wolves, let's start getting them back up the hill.
Roger that.
We're going to need both of them this turn.
Yes,
Or
Commander.
next turn? This turn. Marauder is positioned just perfect to protect the Berserker.
On the move. Full speed.
Roughneck's 8%. Hard hits on the Marauder. The Marauder is indeed running battle armor. Conquistador pushing up. Going after the Zeus. With energy weapons, which is the Zeus's current armor setup weakness. Roughneck also pushing. Zeus armor holding. We'll get them dipped that back down next turn. Berserker. Turn to engage the Alicorn. PPC out and just, yeah, knocked out some of the mines. That's not bad. Didn't land a hit. Marauder did. Not bad.
Minimal damage on that hit.
And Marauder did indeed just turn in place and did not activate any mines. Smart move. Oh, turrets. Come on, baby. Got a lot riding on you. Battle armor remaining on the Marauder. Where is Glaive? Turn 23. 28.
Reserving action.
5. 23. Give me Glaive.
Receiving you.
Boost on, please. If I can get everybody. Which I can.
Affirmative.
I'm gonna ping this.
I've got a sensor lock.
Vision unchanged. Sensor locked. Vision unchanged. Some did, some did not. That's all right. 23. Braver.
Receiving you. You are fast?
Top of the hill, engaging the Anand. We are
Give 'em everything
warlording
you
this.
got.
And vigilancing it. Anand armor held MiG.
Remember, tactics are greater than gunnery.
Can engage Conquistador. I want the Roughneck though.
Advancing, Commander.
That may have been a poor life choice.
Let the victor take
Combat shoddy gone. Roughneck's having a bad day. Zeus.
How can
Just more evasion. Focus Roughneck.
I help? Roger.
Follow my lead. Take that.
Unsteady on the Roughneck.
Orders.
Decent. As for our lovely Annihilator, had to sit one more turn out. That's all right. Turn 18, Vigor. Not engaging anyone. Cactus.
Standing by.
With the sensor lock, no, but vigilance, please.
Coming.
I would love a boom. Roughneck. Pushing forward, engaging the supernova. Swing and a miss.
Let's do this.
All right, well, the Great White can't get into the main fight. Kill the Roughneck.
Roger. Victorious.
Roughneck down.
Show them what you've got.
Boot.
Yes, Commander.
Indirect fire. 45, 47 Berserker. Let's switch from Thunders. A little bit better. Stay on the Anand.
Target locked in.
And this is where I learned the importance of remaining on my priority targets, as I call them.
Receiving you.
Oh, it's on now.
Commander.
I am really hoping that Berserker stays in that minefield.
Locking on target. Let's go.
Anand is heavily
I
damaged.
hit something good.
Turn 15. Berserker is up. Left the minefield. Take a swing at the TBC and missed. All right, next turn, he is going to try and kill us, and we must kill him first. Indirect fire on the Anand. Swing and a miss. Turn 12. Anand is up. Engaging the Battle Master. Not
Damage
bad.
Light.
Are you going to sit there and spin and spot? Yes. Conquistador going for the base. That is perfectly fine by me. Indirect fire out on the Berserker. No damage. Solid hit from the turret on the Conquistador. Repair systems are activated on the Conquistador.
How's it going? Double time. Let's go.
Heal you.
Roger that.
So I can focus everybody else on the ridgeline on the Berserker.
No retreat. Reporting. Critical.
Prototype's kicking off here.
What's up, boss?
Gonna make me big sad when I gotta kill them all. That's a leg. I got 2 legs? No, but it is a knock on the Anand. See if that's a boom. No boom. All right, Mark II, get out of line of sight. That Berserker is going to be grumpy.
Position confirmed.
As for the Carnifex, we're looking at 35% chance there, 35 on the Anand. I'm gonna say go for the Anand, go for the leg shot.
Engage. Target. Give them everything you...
Anand is indeed dead,
Gotcha.
and I think we got the battle armor with it too.
Commander.
Just trying to figure out a good way to sit that may not leave the Berserker with a wide open run at us. I don't think there is. Sensor lock. I was gonna say, I think your evasion is unchanged, and it was. But let's get to work on the Berserker.
Talk to me.
Oh, that's wide open. Turn 10. Can I do enough damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why offensive push this?
Roger that.
Turn 5 on the Berserker.
Receiving you.
I am asking myself a lot of questions I don't want to answer at the moment here. Like, can we do this? Can we do that? Can I take out 100-tonner with no ammunition inside before he gets up in my face and kills me? And actually, we're sitting at 1 health out of 3 for the pilot.
Good to go.
Might get lucky. Big ass. Grounds out.
Locked on.
Unsteady Berserker.
I have been called, and I must answer.
Hi. RNGesus, do you love me? Not that much. No, he does not. Papa.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, I do have a shot with the Annihilator. We're gonna Warlord this. 63%. Rounds up. AMS destroyed. Is that a knock on the Berserker? Is this a dead Berserker? That is a dead Berserker. A dead, full Berserker on board. Conquistador taking damage.
What's up, boss? Moving to position.
Bandit will get you positioned just outside the minefield and engage, please. That is a 78% hit chance, and you whiffed it. One of your guns. That's terrible. Conquistador on the move. Engaging a wolf by the looks of it. Nope, going for the Supernova. Going for the more expensive machine, of course. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Turrets.
Reporting.
Engaging Conquistador.
Damage.
I think we just took some straight damage there. That's unfortunate. Oh, not from the turret, sorry. Probably from the Conquistador. We have a whole lot of machines all lined up. Well, that's some work.
Damn, let's do this.
Internal repair systems are gonna take most of that back up. Oof.
Yes, boss.
I'm gonna get in there and put my feet to it. And from this side, can I do it from the other side? I can. 73%, give me a kick. Put the boots to the conquistador.
Putting my weight into it.
That's a hit. Structure open.
Let's do this.
Tag landed. Drill, baby, drill.
Oh, yeah. It's on.
Almost a full knock. Prime mover. Take a shot. Don't miss. Landed on the conquistador. Can I follow this up? Not from this angle.
Let's see
Not
what
with the
this
Mark
thing
II.
can do.
Who's up? Vegger. No shots.
Ready for orders.
Fido, you can indeed get a shot on the conquistador. 99. Little hot. Turn that large pulse off. Switch to SRAM. There we go. Rounds out. Oof.
Oh,
Foot destroyed. Upper leg destroyed. A whole lot of crits, and that's a knock.
Not much armor left in that location.
And a boom. Right leg and hip. Gonna finish this up. Ew.
Commander.
Finish this up.
Roger.
I don't need much, just need that leg. Tag landed. Anti-air out.
Mess them up.
Some damage. He's panicked. But he's still in it. Boots.
Standing by.
I need you to turn.
Affirmative.
Now, question. 22% hit chance, 60%. I have to fire all four. So if I fire one or two, I'm probably going to miss them both.
Roger
Rounds
that.
out.
Target confirmed. Let's get this done.
It did indeed take all four and only one landed.
Damage.
And he's still here. Cactus.
How's it going?
I can, I was going to say I cannot get close enough, but I can. That's a lie. 83, give me the leg. No streaks.
Taking the shot.
That's a center torso, and that's a boom.
Let's hit them hard.
That was an arm.
I've got your back.
Moving out.
All right, well, I have this. I'm going to switch down to, do I just want to do my 15s? Let's just do the 15s.
I'll recommend you.
All these protos are getting destroyed.
Remember, tactics are
Mig.
gunnery.
Please, for the love of God, Mig.
Moving forward, Commander.
There's so much damage here. just hit him in the head and kill him. I think I got both legs. Right torso. Oh.
Mission successful.
I got both legs on that headshot. And still took out the right torso with the other laser. Oh, man. That's a shame. My womp womps are killing me inside this season. That's all right. End of the day, good run. We got some decent things on the board. In fact, we may even have more things to choose from than I would have liked. Papa's out for 8 days thanks to that torso crit from the lone BA. Berserker. Like, look at this absolute monster. Melee actuators. Woof. XL engine, hatchet 10 ton. She is designed for struggle snuggles. All those accuracies. Oof. Mercy. 1 plus 19 are to get them. I don't think we are. We could get the sorcerer. What survived in the sorcerer? Engine's out. MRM 41 is gone. 1 survived. Not worth the pick list. It is a 95 tonner. But it's going to be a missile boat. Is there anything else? I'm not looking at anything else here. A stack of 2 protos. A heat bank. Light engine. Black Knight is 2 parts. Naga's 1. I could get a Berserker. 1 ballistic, 6 energy, 2 supports, and go from not having a melee to having a horrifying 100-ton melee. Was the whole machine survived? $120, then you just add a bunch of other stuff on top of that, and the thing will just rip other machines apart. $3 and $6 with a 400 core. Oof. But I would have to get everything. Again, Sorcerer we could grab. What even is a Sorcerer? 2 energy, 4 missile. 95 ton? No. Disassemble everything. Let's have a look. Oh, 3 Berserker parts. Let's have a look at the rest of the stuff here first before we make some calls. Every rotary rifle did indeed survive. No storm artillery, large pulse lasers, LRM-20s. They did not stack the MML-20 risks. Painful. Painful. But But 6 tons of pop. Ooh. I think I have to grab those. Grab 3 of those. And then pray we get that XL engine. There's SRM4s, SRM6, but it's only 1 of each. 4 Thunderbolt 15s. 9 tons of pop. A little heavier, a little harder to get into an 85 tonner. Cockpit torso, engine light XL, Guardians, heat banks, protos, 2 stacks of protos. You have 9 protos. Or for a suite. I think we gotta take the 20s. I think we have to take the 20s. And then the call comes in. Do the 20s go on to the Salamander or do they go on to the Zeus? Because they roll individually to hit for each missile, so that will solve a lot of our issue we're having where it's either hit and miss. And 6 tons. They're a little heavier than the 20s. Could make it work. That's, you know what? I'm going to sit here and hum and haw if I don't do it. Confirm it. Give me what I want. Yes, there are going to be people going, but the Berserker. I'm not going to disagree. it would have been really nice to have a berserker, but then we have to rebuild a melee machine when we have next to no melee parts. And that's not going to be effective. Get rid of the Hellstorm. We'll keep the Naga. What else do we get? Thunderbolt, Heat Bank, Proto. I will take it. Get rid of the armor. I will take it. Probably don't need these though. But I'll take that. I will take that. So with all those risks, so now we have 4 risks on the board. Who gets them? And honestly, the Salamander has the ability for +1 to missile, and it's more of a missile boat than anything. So the Zeus could get it, or the Zeus could get something else. 124, 552. And we retool the Zeus.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
But the Zeus has energy options. We can retool the Zeus. Salamander is a missile boat. Long and short, she's a missile boat. We're going to stop this work. Okay. Engine stayed in. I'll take that. Yes, armor is shaved off on the legs. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Where are my risks? Right here. Damn, I did not read. I did not read the size on these risks. Ooh, natty. Oh, nearly. That's a thing that's not going to work, is it? That is really a thing that's not going to work too well. Give her endo. Yep. It gives me 5 ton. Lower the core. Too low. Too low. $13 ton. 13 ton. Heat efficiency is garbo. Can't use it with Artemis though, that's the thing. That's just too darn tight. Unless I go... These are incredibly heavy. It's space heavy too. 6 slot. Well, I can't use Artemis anyways. I don't have the ammunition. $320 potential, 280 core. Spent all that money for nothing. Yep, this is what it is. I never would have thought I'd have to go ahead and strip that XL engine back out of here. What else we need? Cooling. 14 delta. Heat bank. And yes, somebody else going ahead and giving us their thermal exchanger inner sphere would probably help. Cool shot is -6 heat returned. -40% heat generated. I guess back up to -2 delta. Ooh, super slow. Period 5. Well, not super slow, just slower. And then we're just gonna be stacking ammo. Uses clan SRM or LRM ammo. That's a lot of ammo in those arms. Balances out just a little bit better. Yeah, no, it's throwing my eyes off. It's not perfect. It's not in line because there's a hand here. Going cross-eyed. I was like, why? Okay. So next up is the spacing issue. Spacing issue and tonnage, because I still need to get my everything sensors in here. Don't I? And because everyone says I don't ever do it, light ferro, you can see right here, it's right there. 3.5 tons. If I switch this out with light ferro, I'm now down 1.45 tons. I do get space, yes. But at what cost? What cost? There is minimum 180. Which sucks. But I might be able to get this to work. Put a sensor probe in, because we are going to be tight. That gives me night vision. Cockpit, give me EI. And do we do gunnery? Why not? So with that probe in, we can do an ECM. And we're about a half ton. One more spot. And I think this is where a slave unit would come in real good. Which is at 0.543 tons over. We go a slightly smaller core if need be. Then we're gonna need more heat sinks. And we don't have the space. We do have an external or engine emergency heatsink. Sorry, engine heatsink. Blah blah blah. Could we go smaller than 280? What do we got? 275. 3 and 5. 3 and 5. Oh, 270. So 3 and 5. No real discernible drop. It does give us 1 extra ton if we need it. Ha! 1 extra ton and no space. That's a heat sink. which we can install. Ah. Well, maybe it is just a 275 core then. We max armor everywhere else we are. Would this be a more viable build than the one that was in there before? Maybe. Maybe. I'm going to say yes. Probe in place for the sensors, gives us night vision. Not the best out there, obviously. But where I hummed and hawed last time, we'll just install this one. If the ECM... Is the ECM really needed? Potentially. It does give a jam of 3, which is kind of nice. So technically speaking... I'm doing big air quotes here. Technically speaking, this should be more effective than a wolf. Again, it's missile, but some of the back and forth we had in the comment section in the previous video, missiles really only really good when you can go ahead and roll individually for each missile, which a lot of people were saying the LRM and SRMPs did, and I'm not going to disagree because they do. But an LRM, what do we have? We had an LRM 30P, didn't we? Where's our LRM 30? Did I not grab it? I thought I grabbed it. I must have grabbed it. Am I going crazy? So it's Thunderbolt 30. Not LRM, it's a Thunderbolt 30. Which also could have been a possibility for 17 tons. It's very heavy though. But it requires Thunderbolt 10 ammo, which there's 15 ammo on the board, but not 10s. So we didn't really miss anything on that one. I'm going to say this is the build. Did I just completely blow 2.1 million C-bills on something that we didn't like? Yes. Yes, I did. Did we immediately get something that was significantly better? And while not pirate gear, it is kind of still in the realm of what we were thinking about? Yes. Yes, we did. Is there still a possibility we might be able to save the Salamander for significantly less cash than was originally planned? Yes. Yes, it's possible. I don't know what else to say. The joy of building stuff, just heat of the moment, going off the top of your head, sometimes has some drawbacks. And yes, back and forth with everybody is what makes this channel so good. Everybody's willing to discuss build options in the comment section, which I have absolutely no problem with. In fact, I strongly encourage discussion about builds as long as everyone is respectful. That's the big kicker. As long as everyone's respectful. You may have good points, you may have bad points, or you may have points that you think are good to you but may not be good to others. But as long as we have a healthy discussion, then guess what? Life is good. I'm going to call this a decent, not as fast, but a decent potential replacement. We'll have to see how she runs. Validate this, please. Get it on the board. And we'll see what else we can get here. Because my God, that machine. I don't know. I just want the Salamander to live, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's unfortunately all the time we have for today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, by all means, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment on down below. Every little bit does help. Maybe someday I'll learn how to speak gooder. But for now, no, we're just having fun. All right, everybody. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, all.
Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.